Welcome back, everyone. The holidays are fast approaching. It's a wonderful time of year for most people, but it can also be quite stressful for others, making the holidays very difficult to endure. Fortunately, there are things that can help. We're happy to have Eva Quirion joining us from St. Joseph Hospital today with some great advice. Boy, the stress, they do become stressful for so many reasons. First of all, you have like the financial things, it might draw up bad memories from the past or whatever. There's a lot of reasons why people can become stressful, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah. There's a lot of research about perceived stress. We can have the very same thing happen to two different people, and one person might find that they become stressed over that, where another person might not. Perceived stress generally comes from a lack of control over a situation, or feelings of lack of control over a situation. Stress is a very important part of the holiday season. It's what motivates us to do all our cooking and all the things that we do. But it's when that stress becomes maladaptive and when we can't manage our stress, or we become grumpy with the people that we love, that it really becomes very, very difficult.
Especially this time of year. We live in May, so we have a lack of light. That kind of contributes to things. And then all the things that go into the holidays, that can be stressful in itself. And right now, there just seems to be a lot of unrest in the country. So people are all this negative energies out there. So it's kind of natural to feel a little stressed out. But there are some things you can do.
Absolutely. I came up with a few things that we can do to kind of bust our stress that we have in this time of year. And one very important thing is feeling gratitude. If we recognize the things for which we're grateful, or even if it's a small thing that somebody did something nice for you that you weren't expecting, or that they really didn't have to do. If we focus our attention on those moments of feeling gratitude, it can be very, very helpful in the perspective of your life. A really interesting exercise that you can try is writing down 3 good things every day before you go to bed. If you write those things down, it helps your brain to focus on the more positive things that have happened to you through the day. And there are lasting benefits from writing down 3 good things. Actually, if you do that for a week, you've retrained your brain, and 6 months later, you're still getting the benefits from those 3 good things, but you're doing absolutely nothing.
Maybe you're looking for the positive rather than the negative. You kind of retrained yourself to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And some other things that you can do that are kind of more practical things is to try to take some time for yourself, which oftentimes is very difficult to do, or maybe sometimes impossible. But if you can try to get some exercise, 3 to 5 minutes of exercise at a time is no time at all. We waste more time than that, all the time. But getting some light exercise can be very, very helpful.
Go pound some nails. Go do something.
No kidding. No kidding. Try to eat well. Okay, minimize your white flour. Also minimize your exposure to things that give you that quick burst of energy, but then you crash later, like the fancy pumpkin spice coffee that everybody likes. Those are not really all that productive and can actually increase your stress. One really important thing that you can do is ask for help when you need it. One of the greatest gifts you can give to people that you love is to allow them to help you, to trust them that they can do a good job at making the stuffing or making mom's pie or
you don't have
whatever.
To do it all. Let some of it go.
Yeah.
And enjoy the holidays yourself.
Yep. And I also like to follow the rule of 10s. When something happens to you that you feel is a negative thing, ask yourself, does this matter in 10 minutes? Does this matter in 10 days? Does this matter in 10 years? And if it doesn't matter in any of those periods of time, it can help give you some perspective on what's happening and really how upset you should or need to feel.
Yeah, let some of it go. You'll feel so much better.
Yeah.
Hey, wonderful advice. Thank you so much for joining us today. These are things hopefully everybody will remember as we're heading into these stressful next few weeks, because it can be stressful. Hopefully your holidays are nice too.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks for coming today, Eva.
Thank you.
Now your medical minute.